Hi, I'm Marilyn.
I'm Steve.
We're the Reeds, and this is our
CTK story.
Yes, our CTK story. Okay, well, it all started back when I was at work one day and I received a phone call from my sister, Carol Davis, who asked me what Steve and I were going to be doing for Easter. And I told her, I said, the first time in a few years we did not get involved with the cantata at the church. So other than going to church, that was our only plans. So why was she asking? And she said, well, that she had asked Pastor Baker what he was doing on Easter, and he said that he was not, this was going to be the first time in a few years that he didn't have a place to preach. So she said, if I can get you a place and some people, would he come and preach? And he agreed. So she says, I'm calling you to see if you and Steve would be able to come, and also to sing a special and possibly have Steve lead the song service. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure we could, but I said I'd double check with Steve. So when I got off the phone with her, I decided to call Steve because I knew he would be at work, and he sat in a cubicle with other people around, so I figured it would be a great time to call and ask him if he would like to sing a special and then lead the song service. So I called him up, and he was very nice, and he says good afternoon, all his sweet stuff. And I said, would you like to go hear Pastor Baker preach at the Grange Hall? And we've been asked to sing a special. And he said, yeah, that would be fine. And then I said, and lead song service. And that's when he said,
No, I did not want to lead song service. That was plain. Now, as you've noticed, I've been sitting here for this long time and I haven't said a word because I don't get a chance to. That's the way it happens. When I was asked to do this, I didn't get a chance to say anything because she had already set it up. So don't think for 1 minute that I was the bad guy, because I'm not the bad guy. She started it and I said no, I didn't want to, but 20 years later I'm still here. So she's doing the talking, so I'll turn it back over to her.
well, and he did say no, and I go, and he is right. I said, well, I kind of already told Carol Stu that we would do that. So yes, here we are. And we haven't regretted it any at all. It's been a great
I wouldn't
pleasure.
say any. I mean, there's been times that you know, being around pastor for 20 years, I mean, that takes a lot out of anybody. But yeah, we probably wouldn't say that there was anything we would change. The question once came up is how would you do if you had it to do over again? I would have 2 Pastor Bakers. If we could have had 2 Pastor Bakers, then we would have one that's not quite old and run down as we have right now. But we would have had 2 good pastors, and he wouldn't be quite the way he is now. Now, I'm saying all this because I love him dearly, and he knows that. And we go back and forth with one another all the time, but we do it in love. Some people see us do some things and say some things, and they think that we are mad at one another. Well, sometimes I am, but most of the time it's not. It's something that we do, and sometimes it's tension breakers, sometimes it's to lead into other segments, sometimes it's just plain have fun. But we are good friends. We have been for many years, and I would not change that for the world. He has made my spiritual life stronger. He has helped to make me a better person, and he's definitely helped her.
And our family has all got baptized
Wait a
here.
minute, who's coming in?
Yeah, That's Pastor Baker.
Hey, Pastor Baker, come on in here. He's not going to come.
But it has been, like I said, our grandkids all got saved here at the church and baptized, and they would love to be back here, but jobs have taken them down south. But anyway, after that very first Sunday, Pastor asked if, we wanted him to come back the next Sunday, and we said we did. And as we're walking out the door, we took up an offering, and my sister just handed me the money, and she said, "Here, you work at the bank. You can just take care of the money from here on out." So that's how I became treasurer. And we kept growing and growing, and after 2 years, we had outgrown the Grange, and so we decided we was going to have to raise some money in order to purchase the land that we are here. We decided to have a rummage sale or a garage sale, yard sale, whatever it was. It was outside at the Grange Hall, and you could tell if the Lord was in it, because who has ever had a garage sale and sold everything? We did not have to take anything to Goodwill, to Interchurch. We sold it all. So the Lord has definitely blessed our church, and we love it here, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. In the next few years, I'd like to see the younger people step up and take over, and it's time for us older people to kind of slow down. And Steve has slowed down with his singing, and Beth is now taking over that duty. And so other than that, I can't think of anything else. For those of you who are listening to this and have never been to our church and have never heard our pastor, I would definitely invite you to come. You're in for a real treat. And the Spirit is always here, so it's an opportunity.
Not only can he preach, and this hurts me deeply, he is a really good singer. He's got a beautiful voice, and he sings with emotion, and I even enjoy listening to him. So, he's got to be decent. And I know that he's going to see this, and I'm going to regret it having said that, but it's on tape now, so.
Yeah, he's going to bring it up to you all the time. Spirit-filled, maybe? I don't know. It's a loving church.
Spirit-filled is good, but I think the CTK, what CTK stands for, is Christ is King, and that's one of the reasons why we chose the name. So it couldn't be anything better than that, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
My favorite song, of course, is "Fly Away."
My favorite one, is we don't sing that often, is "Jesus Saves," just because those are the words, Jesus saves.
Nope.
I can't think of anything. We love y'all.